Hi, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Sanna, and today let's talk about chocolate and cocoa scented perfumes. Do you love chocolate? I know I do. Let's just say, don't leave me alone in a room with Nutella. White chocolate, dark chocolate, it's all on today's list. So if you're curious, please keep on watching. Let's start with the most gourmand leaning scent, and it's by Trussardi, La Vie di Milano, Passeggiata. I must admit, as a huge dog lover, this bottle really attracted me. Talking about dogs. But what really impressed me was the scent itself. Roasted hazelnuts with Nutella and white florals. And who would have thought that this combination would really work? But it does. Although it's gourmand, it doesn't smell juvenile or cheesy. This is one of those gourmand, eat me alive scents that also smell chic and fancy even. So Passeggiata in Galleria Vittorio Emanuele 2 by Trussardi. The next favorite is Love and Crime by Idolo. In short, it's your vanilla sponge cake with a lemon frosting on top, warm spices, it's a warm scent, cinnamon, cardamom. On my skin, the cocoa accord really starts to peek through only in the dry down, but it's a very noticeable chocolate accord. So I had to add this one on today's list. Epic longevity, I get around 8-10 hours. If you like Lira by Xezhov, if you like Bake by Acro, if you're a fan of Frank Bouclet Vanilla, these other scents feel like one family members, you know. So Love and Crème by Idolo, cinnamon and cocoa infused lemon sponge cake. Next up is Coromandel by Chanel, categorized as amber woody. It's a blend with a noticeable white chocolate accord. The orris root here gives this white chocolate a creamy, buttery texture, especially with the frankincense and those sparkly champagne-like citruses, which are actually prominent through the whole wear, makes it feel upscale. Although Coromandel is a classy scent, I feel it will never go out of style. You know how Yves Saint Laurent said, fashion fades, but style is eternal. You can get away wearing it everywhere in your office for business meetings and even to a fancy date. So it's value for money. So Coromandel by Chanel. Next up we have Hattai by Le Couvent Maison de Parfum. To me, Hattai is very chocolatey, but in a boozy way. It does smell like chocolate beer to me. You know the Guinness beer? So you would add chocolate there and chili peppers. This scent is very peculiar. Yeah, best seasons, fall, winter, when you want to feel cozy, warm, cuddly. So Hattai by Le Couvent Maison de Parfum. Next up is Anima Dulcis by Arquiste. And this one has been featured a lot lately. So how does it smell? Imagine a Mexican hot chocolate, spicy and savory, being served in copper mugs. As one of my OG followers here explained that the copper element here could be a reference to the traditional Mexican cuisine, smoked chili infusion. A bit animalic due to the cumin note here, but also very cozy, warm and atmospheric. So Anima Dulcis by Arquiste. By the way, those sounds that you hear on my videos, they come from the restaurant downstairs. I live on the top floor. There's these sounds of glass breaking and dishes being thrown around. But we're gonna roll with it anyway. So next up, an OG favorite, Intense Café by Montale. To me, it's a jammy rose with cold brew coffee and a distinct note of praline, milky chocolate accord. I stand behind Intense Café because it's a compliment getter, it's super long lasting, leaves a beautiful scent trail. People ask, what are you wearing? I had the 100ml size bottle of Intense Café and I used it up. Gourmand, sensual and with a prominent milk chocolate accord. The next one is Como Lake Notte di Amore. Categorized as amber floral, here you get a dusty chocolate. European style blend with red plum that has been covered in dusty, dry, dark chocolate. There's also wood, so you can expect great longevity and scent trail. and it gets more and more floral as the scent starts to develop. The red plum here is not ripe, so not the Amore, but I like Como if you're looking for that dinner date scent or something that will turn heads. Next up is Sundance by Stephane Humbert Lucas. Sundance is very warm, sensual, atmospheric, because I do get that warm scent accord there, as if you're walking through a desert in sunset. Vanillic, ambery, hot caramel with chocolate and booze. Sweeter, weather appropriate, cozy and enveloping scent. Another favorite has to be Cocoa Azteque by Perris Monte Carlo. And this one is your spicy, chocolatey scent that actually doesn't lean gourmand at all. Spicy, herbaceous, aromatic. Makes me think of Nordic meadows. Dry cocoa powder and a very green, luscious green cardamom seed. If you're a fan of cardamom, you should definitely check this one out. I think it's a well-blended one. In the middle stages, I also get like a chai tea accord. So from Nordic meadow to New Delhi, all those masala tea spices. It's an interesting one. So Perris Monte Carlo, Cocoa Azteque. I also wanted to mention Candy Night by Prada. I had a bottle of this perfume and I would wear it all the time around the Christmas time. So my mind now associates it with December, with festivities. But actually it does smell really festive. Candied oranges with chocolate and patchouli, slightly similar to Angel by Thierry Mugler, probably because of the patchouli chocolate honey combo. So if you like the vibe of Angel by Thierry Mugler, check out Prada Candy Night. This one I added to this list is by Kilian, Black Phantom, as it also has this prominent chocolatey nuance. It's boozy, there's rum, it's ambery. Categorized as amber vanilla, but it wears like a gourmand. It's kind of dark and moody, almost a bit gothic, but it isn't dense. It's very transparent feel. And it's interesting that after a few hours I don't smell it on myself. There's also heliotrope that provides a powdery touch. Mysterious, dark. Black Phantom by Kilian. The next one is Boccanera by Orto, Parisi, made by Alessandro Guttieri. This one is chocolatey, but also very animalic. There's cumin. I also smell coriander here. Boccanera is a heavy hitter. It leaves a long scent trail. It's very persistent on your skin during the whole day. In my opinion, it's unisex if you enjoy animalic, dark, chocolatey scents. If you're a fan of Black Afghano or Fortis by Leliki d'Imaginaire, there's a big chance you will enjoy Boccanera by Orto Parisi as well. Same perfumer, you know. Let's go with Ecrin de Fumee by Serge. Categorized as woody, spicy. There's tonka beans, there's a cherry liquor accord, sandalwood, smoke, incense, and a prominent accord of cocoa. The cocoa, to my nose, it's dusty, it's dark. It's like dark chocolate flakes even. Moody, a bit gothic, fall-winter appropriate. Ecrin de Fumee by Serge. This is something from my mom's perfume wardrobe. She's a gatekeeper. Vanilla Chocolat by Les Santos Gourmands, a very prominent chocolate accord. The chocolate is blended with honey, patchouli, dried fruits. It's also similar to Angel by Mugler. My mom loves the OG Thierry Mugler. Dense, sweet, super potent. And the last but not least, Patchouli Leaves by Montale. Not a gourmand, but definitely chocolatey, as here they have played around with the different aspects of patchouli. It's earthy, but also has that dark, dusty chocolate aspect. Interesting thing about this one, it also always gets complimented. There's an opulent vibe in Patchouli Leaves, and as I have said before, it paints a picture of a castle. You're walking in a dark castle, spacious place. There are wine cellars with a slight basement, the aroma. So this was it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. And talking about future videos, I have a selection of gourmands in the making and also a dark academia vibe scents. So stay tuned for those. I'm wishing you a great week ahead and see you on my next one. Bye.